It is the undisputed masterpiece of the modern bakery, a deep, luscious red crumb topped with a velvety crown of thick, silky cream cheese frosting. Every slice reveals a texture so soft it seems to melt. Every curve and peak of the frosting is a testament to engineering precision. Every texture is developed to melt on the tongue, balancing the subtle cocoa notes with a tangy finish. This is a calculated sensory experience. To truly understand the secret of the perfect red velvet cupcake, we must go back to the very beginning, to the raw, essential elements that form its heart and soul. We must look at the foundation of flavor. And next, in the world of high-volume manufacturing, the most important component remains the human touch. Our experts oversee every detail, ensuring that the precision of the machine is guided by the passion of the craftsman. This is where red velvet begins. It's an environment of absolute hygiene and unrelenting standards. Every movement is calculated, every inspection is thorough. We curate a sensory experience that starts with the perfect visual harmony. Technology and talent work in perfect synchronization. Our team monitors the pulse of the factory floor, blending high-speed automation with the careful scrutiny that only an expert eye can provide. Excellence is a shared commitment. With the stage set and the team in position, the raw elements are ready to begin their transformation. The journey from ingredient to icon starts now. We move to the foundation of flavor. And next, the journey begins with the careful selection of our foundation. Our experts verify the quality of every batch of premium flour and ultra-fine sugar, ensuring only the purest elements enter our line. The human eye remains our first line of defense. Next, the character of the cake is established. Hands-on precision is required as rich, Dutch-processed cocoa is sifted, and the signature crimson dye is measured. It is a delicate balance of color and flavor that defines the red velvet soul. Fresh butter and dairy are handled with equal care. Every single gram is accounted for on high-precision scales, guided by the steady hand of our technicians. This uncompromising accuracy is the foundation of our signature moist crumb. With the foundation measured and verified, the components are ready for the great transformation. Our team prepares the ingredients for their journey to the mixing room. The heart of the factory is waiting. And next, in the heart of the mixing room, our technicians are the conductors of this industrial symphony. They monitor the pulse of the machines, ensuring that every rotation is perfectly timed to create the foundation of our red velvet sponge. And next, as the signature crimson is added, the human touch guides the transformation. Our experts adjust the speed and intensity in real time, watching for the exact moment the color achieves its perfect uniform brilliance. This is where science meets intuition. And next, texture is everything. Every batch is scrutinized for its aeration and silkiness. We are looking for that specific velvety sheen that promises a light, moist bite. No machine can replace the seasoned eye of a master baker. And next, with the batter perfected and approved, the sea of crimson is ready for the next stage. Our team prepares the line for the precision of the filling nozzles. The masterpiece is taking shape. And next, as the batter moves to the line, our technicians take the lead. They oversee the high-speed placement of thousands of liners, ensuring the industrial flow is perfectly primed for the precision to come. Every cup must be in its exact place. And next, the filling nozzles are guided by advanced sensors, but they are mastered by our team. Our experts monitor the flow in real time, watching for the slightest variation in volume or speed. In this factory, automation is only as good as the eyes that oversee it. And next, manual checks are integrated into the high-speed rhythm. We verify the weight and consistency of the fill, ensuring that every red velvet base is identical. This level of scrutiny guarantees a uniform bake across the entire batch. And next, with the portions verified and the line approved, the cupcakes move toward their final transformation. Our team hands the process over to the fire of the conveyor ovens. The rise is about to begin. And next, as the line moves toward the fire, our technicians take their posts. They oversee the entry into the conveyor ovens, ensuring that every batch is perfectly spaced and positioned for the journey through the heat. The human eye is the ultimate guardian of quality. And next, thermal control is handled with mathematical absolute. Our team monitors the data every second, adjusting for the slightest environmental change to maintain perfect uniformity across the baking chamber. In this factory, heat is a science mastered by our experts. And next, inside, the cupcakes are rising under the watchful eyes of our team. We look for that iconic springy texture and the perfect dome. a sign that our aerated batter has successfully transformed. This is the moment the red velvet finally finds its form. And next, 20 minutes later, the transformation is complete. Liquid batter is now a delicate, springy sponge. Our team welcomes the batch, verifying the perfection of every piece before they begin their journey to the cooling racks. The soul of the cake is set. And next, as the cupcakes emerge from the heat, the cooling phase is managed with surgical precision. Our technicians oversee the transition to the tiered racks, ensuring that every piece has the optimal space for heat dissipation. This is where the crumb begins to set. And next, airflow is a science. Our experts monitor humidity and temperature in real time, using high-volume fans to gently stabilize the sponge without compromising its moisture. Every minute on the rack is a calculated step toward perfection. And next, the human touch provides the final confirmation. We perform manual texture tests, feeling for that signature springy resistance that indicates the moisture is successfully locked in. Only the most consistent batches are cleared for the crown. And next, the cupcakes are now set and stabilized. Our team prepares the handoff to the decorating station, where the final, most indulgent transformation awaits. The cream cheese frosting is ready. And next, as the cupcakes settle, our dairy experts begin their work. They start with the finest full-fat cream cheese, inspecting every block for its richness and tangy profile. This is the heart of the red velvet experience, curated by experienced hands. And next, the blending is a controlled art. Golden butter and sugar are added in stages, with our team monitoring the emulsion to achieve that perfect, ethereal lightness. It is a balance of sweetness and tang that only a seasoned palate can verify. And next, the human touch provides the final confirmation of silkiness. We test the frosting manually, looking for that specific satiny sheen and structural integrity that will hold its shape under the pressure of the piping nozzles. Excellence is in the detail. And next, with the frosting perfected and approved, our team prepares the final handoff. The silky white crowns are ready to meet their red velvet bases. The artistry of the swirl is moments away. And next, as the cupcakes reach the decorating bay, our artisans take control. They oversee the high-speed robotic lines, ensuring that every crown is applied with surgical precision. Here, technology is the tool, but the human eye is the standard. And next, the perfection of the swirl is non-negotiable. Our experts monitor the pressure and volume of the nozzles in real time, watching for the exact height and texture that defines our signature look. Every peak must be identical. And next, the final flourish is a testament to craftsmanship. Our team applies the signature crimson touches, creating the classic aesthetic that signals the perfect bite. It is a moment of pure visual satisfaction, where the cupcake finally gains its crown. And next, the decorating is complete. A sea of perfect red and white masterpieces is ready for the final scrutiny. No cupcake leaves the line without a final, rigorous quality check. Our inspectors are waiting. And next, every single cupcake must meet our uncompromising standards. Our experts monitor the weight in real time, ensuring each piece is exactly as promised. In our factory, perfection is measured in grams and verified by a human eye. And next, visual appeal is just as critical as taste. Our team looks for the perfect swirl, the ideal crumb distribution, and absolute symmetry. Only the most flawless specimens are allowed to proceed to the final stage. And next, there is no room for compromise. Even a minor variation in the frosting or a slight tilt in the sponge means removal from the line. Our commitment to excellence is unrelenting and absolute. And next, with the final seal of approval, the batch is cleared for the world. They have passed every human and technical test and are now ready for their final journey. The packaging lines are ready. And next, in the final stage of our journey, our team ensures every masterpiece is sealed with care. It is a moment of collective focus, where the precision of the line meets the watchful eyes of our experts. Every package is a promise. And next, from our hands to yours. Our logistics team manages the final transition, ensuring that the freshness of the factory is preserved throughout the journey. Timing and teamwork are the final ingredients in every box. And next, as our trucks depart, they carry a legacy of craftsmanship and a passion for the perfect bite. Red velvet. Created by our experts, delivered for your joy. The mission is complete. And next, from raw materials to the final seal, this is the story of the perfect red velvet cupcake. a masterpiece of industrial art, built on trust and delivered with love. Purely red velvet. And next,